if you are in your 20s, in your early 30s, and you start talking about, I'm independent, oh, I need a man that's gonna do this, and you are passing up all these men, just know that there's a strong possibility that this will be your reality at 50 years old. In the comment section, like, yeah, I don't know why they not checking for us. You know, I don't understand because I do this.
You know what? That's a flex for a lot of these women, though. I feel you. When you pass them up like that, you're blocking your blessings. Greetings. You know it's gonna be some more drama. Let's go ahead and get into it.
One of the original Bad Girls, a comedy from back in the day. She made a post recently, and the post stated, "Black women over 50 are the best kept secret in the country. If you know, you know, but are also the most romantically neglected demographic on the planet. I ought to know," right? Now, if you know Lunel, okay, or if you know any of the work that she's done, I should say, then you know that she is known for her kind of raunchy, vulgar sense of humor, okay?
Yeah.
And when I saw this post, I was a little confused because I thought she was married, but then when I looked in the comment section, it was flooded with women who were playing the victim. Okay? I don't have any other way to say it. It was flooded with a lot of women who were, oh, woe is me. Oh, yes, it's so true. They're not checking for me. I don't understand why. I don't know how come, you know, this, that, and the third. But why is it that the conversation is always at, you know, you want to start from the place that you're at instead of starting from what got you there? How about we talk about that? Why don't we talk about the fact that most of these women, when they were in their prime, were the main ones ducking and dodging men. Oh, I don't got time for that. Oh, I don't want to be with you. Oh, I don't want to be with nobody that's this. I don't want to be with no buster. Okay, passenger side, best friends ride. Like, they were the ones who were singing the independent woman tune. Okay. Any man that wanted an opportunity with them, they always made excuses to be single because they always thought that there would be somebody else or somebody better along the journey. And again, this is me talking about the women in the comment section. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Lunel is married. I think she was just speaking just on behalf of, okay? So back to the women in the comment section. A lot of these women, again, when they were in their prime years, young, hot, fit, okay, moldable, when they were in these stages, they were giving these men the runaround. I don't want to be with you. Oh, no, I don't know. It's okay. You know, I got my career. I got my job. No, thank you. You know, if you want to do this, if you want to date me, then you got to do X, Y, and Z.
All kind of hoops.
Then they realized as they got older that they started to become slim pickings. And to be clear, this is not all women of this age demographic. Okay?
Not all women. Some of them got men.
They passed up on the men who would have took them to, they would have been retired. They would have been at home, not working. They passed up on that because they always thought that there's better. If I wait a little longer, I'm going to find better. If I wait a little longer, I'm going to find better. And then all of the years just keep flying by. Next thing you know, you're 40, 45, 50, 55. And you're like, well, where all the men at? You done told them. You done told them a long time ago you ain't want them.
Them pass them all up. You know what I mean? They done showed they worthy. Hey, you thought you was prime time. You had it all coming, you know. Try to see the best man you can get. I don't blame them, you know, for trying to get the best you can get. But you got to know when to hold them. You know what I mean? You got to know when you're getting a good shot. It's very interesting, man, because time do be flying. Before you know it, you're not that hot stuff no more. You know what I mean? It's not really nothing to be negative about. It just is what it is. You know, you got to realize it's time going by, and you know, you better make sure that, first of all, you keep it in shape, staying happy, staying in your element. But at the same time, you know, with a lot of these women, it's like, you know, you might not necessarily be looking as good as you used to look. And like I said, you gotta come with some other qualities there. It's a transition. Can you adjust? That's the key. Age gonna get everybody though. You know what I mean? But can you adjust your value, make yourself worthwhile to be with?
That's what you said by your words. That's what you said by your actions. You made it very blatantly clear that you did not want these men. So why should they turn around and be still trying to holler at the same person who done rejected them 3, 4, 5 times? It doesn't make sense. If you are in your 20s, in your early 30s, and you still talking about, I'm independent, oh, I need a man that's going to do this, and you are passing up all these men, just know that there's a strong possibility that this will be your reality at 50 years old. In the comment section, like, yeah, I don't know why they not checking for us. You know, I don't understand because I do this.
You know what? That's a flex for a lot of these women, though. You know what I mean? Being able to turn it down and, hey, I can maintain going on them solo trips, going on them girlfriend trips, especially ones that got money. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have some scum dudes, but come on now. Like I said, that when you passing them up like that, you blocking your blessings. You know, a lot of y'all be trying to be talking about y'all religious. Y'all blocking y'all blessings, though. You know what I mean? God keeps sending you candidates, or at least with what you put out there. You know, energy attract energy. You put that out there. I don't know, man. This is she got a point, man. I'm with Reba, man. At the end of the day, you gotta understand where you at in the game at all times. You know, sometimes you got leverage, sometimes you don't. There's a bear and a bull market in almost every industry. You gotta find yourself in the right place in every industry. Relationships is no different.
Most of the time, y'all the ones that's miserable. Y'all the ones that are quote unquote stuck in your ways. Oh, I don't got time to get on nobody's page because, you know, I'm already like this and I'm already like that. I don't got time to be trying to grow with nobody. I don't got time for it. Okay, but then you're complaining that you don't have all these options. That's why it's easier to build together from younger. While you're still growing, before you are who you even are.
Yeah, you are your routine, just like you are what you eat. Every day you're gonna get a certain result based off of, you know, what you put in. And a lot of times they be flexing that this is cool. They end up passing them up. Oh, he could have got it, but he ain't quite get there. You know, he got this, and this, but not this, girl. You know what I'm saying? Don't you settle. And I understand sometimes they settle in, you know, for somebody who's less than. That's one thing, you know, somebody dragging you down, but you got an honest to good guy that's, you know what I'm saying, trying. And there's quite a few of these guys out here, I'm pretty sure. Again, it's who you letting in, who you choosing, a certain balance. But man, you know, you out there flexing that, you know, you made old boy pay for this, pay for that, but you would have to really do nothing. I've seen it. Like I said, I got quite a few homegirls and to be dishing it out. Again, you got to stand on it. I'm a big believer in standing on it. If this is how you are, okay, stand on that. Stand on it. And so, yeah, like 10, 20, 25 years later, stand on that. So now all of a sudden, now you, okay, I'm willing to go ahead and settle. Again, you got to know when to cash in your chips and realize, okay, you know what? Don't do it before it's too late. I guess that's the moral of the story at the end of the day is learn, grow, try to get there before it's too late.
It's easier to grow with somebody and build with somebody. A lot of these girls don't want to hear it until they're 50, until they're 40. Then they're trying to go, you know, and do the right things, and they're trying to show up at the church. They ain't trying to show up at all the same places that been around, trying to find. In the same comment section, you have the complete opposite. In the same comment section, you have the women who are talking about they around the same age and they having the time of their life. And to me, as much as you're trying to make it seem as though it's so fun, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
They're capping. Yeah, it might sound like it's good for a minute. You know, you justify a lot of these things. You know, you're trying to justify the way you think and say, you know what, hey, I'm good with being single. I'm gonna go ahead and run with the girls. My guy, he locking me down. I can't do this. I can't do that. I need to be free. Free me up. Free me like a bird. Okay, and then you get the opportunity and you realize,
Denied.
You run into a dead end, and then next thing you know, you gotta start all over with the next person, and it sounds good until you got to get out there in that market, you know. And like I said, if you're in a bad situation, by all means, press the reset button, slide out your situation so you can get to a better one, so you can get to a blessing. But if you got somebody who you can work with and build, because it's gonna be some ups and downs. You know what I mean? I don't care if the money right, everybody's good. You know, God forbid somebody gets sick, you know, gets strenuous on one person or, you know, or the other. Mental situations, you know, mental health is a big deal. They could be going through a situation with a family member or, you know, just certain different things about themselves personally that you gotta navigate together in a relationship that affects you both in a lot of different ways, especially if you work together.
So there's reality, okay? And we have these conversations to the younger women because reality is you either gonna continue the same cycle all the way until you older and washed up and have limited people who want you, limited people who want to entertain the thought of actually being in a relationship with you, or you gonna be older and you still gonna be the person that people are spinning around on their finger. Which one?
Oh yeah, because they already know, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I was hitting them cougars. You feel me? I think I learned a lot actually from women that were a little older than me. You dig what I'm saying? Taught me the game. But did I want to, you know, be serious with them? Probably not. Just because I knew those are different in age. And once I got to their age, they don't be much older than me. So a lot of times that was in the back of my mind. But they some of the coolest women I ever met. Like I said, you know, taught me a lot of the game. You know, some of the greatest situations and times. But long term, you know what I'm saying? So I understand, you know, it ain't even just like you can want to do that. It's just circumstance. Like, okay, can you have a kid? It's okay, the family's out of the picture if you want to build one, unless you already have one and you're on the same level where you don't want to have kids. Okay, well, all right, you know, that's slim pickings, right? If you meet somebody that's worth an inch of salt, they're gonna be looking for someone. I want to say super young because I'm not into somebody super young. 21 of them, so I know some guys are doing that, but that's cool to each his own. But they're looking for a younger than about the same age. So just because she like Riri was saying, and I agree. Some of the things I think about as well is you know, you looking to have a family. You haven't been through a lot of different things. You're not jaded with life. You're looking at it from a standpoint of a little more hopeful and more of a positive, optimistic end than the side eye. You know what I'm saying? You've been through a lot. And, you know, I think a lot of people are empathetic to that, but again, you got to recognize the difference. But yeah, again, that's part of understanding the transition to where you're at in the marketplace. Just as you get older, I mean, you know, you gotta realize, hey, okay, you know what, I'm gonna have to pick and choose real quick. You know what I'm saying? To see who I'm gonna be with, at least give it a shot, a real shot. You know what I'm saying? Ups and downs, be damned. You feel me? Especially if you have the kids. But hey, each his own. Something to think about. But yeah, man, I love this conversation. I think it's a lot mentally we could all gather from just decision making, just how we kind of look at things, try to look at it a little bit more logical way, kind of slow things down, not be as emotional, and just realize, okay, what's the best decision that we can make, both personally and for people around us, you know what I'm saying? Because I think ultimately, man, it's about just being self-aware, you know what I mean? But yeah, I love this conversation, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think Reva hit it on the head, you know, with a lot of these topics. Hey, man, shout out to Reva. Go ahead and add her. I got her link in the description, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hit that like button, bro. Thanks for kicking it with me. Hit that like button. Subscribe to your boy. We got a lot more coming. I know a lot of people in this Manosphere relationship sector and niche. I get it. I feel like I'm passionate about it because, again, mental health and just how we are as people, because it's only a man and a woman in life in general, right? And so how we interact with each other, how we respect each other, how we look at each other is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And so we'll be digging into a lot of different topics that I feel are important to bridging that gap. I think we're all kind of going through, I'm just saying in general, not even just in the Black community, but in general, as man and woman, you know, trying to figure out our roles as we continue to, you know, push forward in society into this future, because, man, there's a lot of things changing. But yeah, stick with us. We got a lot of things we're going to be talking about. I appreciate you kicking it with me. And we out.